So back to the U.S. Open. I don't know how many countries. Are there any European countries that insist that foreigners be vaccinated? Isn't that amazing? So we're sicker, and we are, by the way. The left in the United States is way woker, stronger, more totalitarian than the left in Europe. The English-speaking countries are the worst. America used to export good values and now exports horrific values, thanks to the takeover of the country by the left. There is no reason in the world why Novak Djokovic, the greatest tennis player in the world, cannot play in the United States. It makes us look like fools because we are. I never thought of America as a laughingstock, but under Fauci and Biden, the Democrats, the American Medical Association, we have become a laughingstock. You think the world thinks better of America because it's the only country that won't have tennis championships? I don't know, will Australia allow the non-vaccinated in? Will the Australian Open have Djokovic?
Well, they had the Australian Open.
And?
He couldn't play.
Oh, so Australia is another one.
Well, I don't know what their policy is.
Oh, so see but he couldn't play then. When was that?
A few months ago.
A few months ago. Okay, so that's sort of the English-speaking countries are the worst. We went from exporters of liberty to exporters of tyranny. Another example of everything the left touches, it ruins. It's ruining English-speaking countries. Ruining, my friends, in every way. These are people who thrive on tyranny and chaos, and of course lying. So, and another thought on the Djokovic issue, the U.S. Open won't have the best tennis player there. Why are the other tennis players playing? Look, I don't expect athletes to be better than doctors or lawyers in terms of courage. Or, well, I do expect them to be better than college presidents, the most cowardly group in the world, or at least in America. But, well, that's not true. They're tied with chief executives of corporations like Disney and American Express for cowardice. But it's very sad. It's truly sad. It would have been undone immediately if the other tennis players said, if Djokovic can't play, we don't play. That's it. Then what would have happened? Maybe, listen, as far as I know, the fanatics like the Barbara Ferrers of this country, crackpots who love power, she's the head of L.A. County Health. And she's a nothing with power. Nothings with power are very dangerous. The banality of evil. It's not my phrase, but it's apt. Listen, other athletes don't do anything. Why did the girl swimmers at the University of Pennsylvania swim team, why did they compete? When this narcissistic guy said he's a girl and beat them all and defeated them all in swimming. What's his name? Leah Thomas, right? Normally I say she, but he's not deserving of my respect. He's a fraud. And the entire, of course, the University of Pennsylvania, which is another worthless institution, went completely along with the fraud. But the girls, they didn't have, I understand that. They're 18, 19, 20-year-old girls. They weren't raised to be courageous. Almost nobody is. But what they all should have said is, if Leah Thomas races, we don't. He can have the pool. She can have the pool. Whatever you want to say. To himself, herself. Have a great day, everybody. We're not racing. Then there wouldn't have been a race. Or Leah Thomas would not have been allowed to cheat. Everything depends on courage. Everything. The athletes, the tennis players don't have it. The University of Pennsylvania girls swim team doesn't have it, let alone the coach, who thought it was a great victory for the team when Leah Thomas was swimming. If that's not pathetic, pathetic should be stricken from the English language. What price would the tennis players have paid if they would have said, if the best player in the world doesn't play, our victories are not meaningful? Correct? Correct.